skip a bit, not worry about music, because they're gonna have to redo this because they announced more support. And I'm gonna try to go over it as best I can of some stuff. So go figure. I'm trying to explain how the cards are rolled as well, or how it's gonna be rolled. So we're gonna go over that. It's Big Joey Wheeler Day, so 40 Unchains. Unchained Ogre, Sarah. Most of them are gonna be level 4 fires, or level 4 fiend monsters with similar attack and defense. He's a fire. Use the first and second name once per turn, each per turn. During the main phase, quick fact, you can discard a card, discard, then special summon one fiend from your hand, and destroy one card you control. If cards on the field are destroyed by battle, or the effect of a card other than Unchained Ogre Sarah while this card is in graveyard, you can either special summon this card from your card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves up, or add to your hand. So it kind of pops something with you. You can't bring it back with popping something, but vice versa, it goes to the bottom of the deck or back to your hand, so you don't have to deck out. This one's a water. Shima is a water. Similar first and second effect once per turn. This card is a normal summon. You can special summon one level 4 lower unchained monster from your deck, except Shima. Then destroy one card you control. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except for fiend monsters. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or the effect of a card other than Unchained Ogre Shima, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your hand or deck except it. Ugh. Emo Lord Yama. 3000 attack, Link for Dark Fiend, 2+, including Unchained Soul. During the phase, you can target up 2 Fiend monsters in your graveyard that were destroyed and sent there this turn. Special summon them, but you cannot special summon while you control either of those types of monsters except for Fiend monsters. If this card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one face-up card on the field, either side of the field. But the way it might be ruled, the way it should be ruled, like Great Shogun Shan contributed 6 Samurai, keep it from being destroyed, but it gets destroyed by Dark Hole because it destroys all of them at the same time. So remember, it could be ruled that way, but it's completely up to the judge and power company rules it. Unchained Soul Rage Abominator, 2100 attack, 3 Dark Fiend, 2+ monsters, including a Fiend monster. Ugh. You can only use the first and second once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster face up, monster face up, you target one of them, destroy one fiend monster control. If you do, negate the targeted monster's effect at the end of the turn. When a monster effect is activated on the field by controlling for higher and chaining monster, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard to destroy the monster that activated the effect. So, Unchained Gabur. Got for the normal trap card, Unchained Synchronism. Pronounce the name at the moment. Synchronism. So synchronism, is that foreshadowing a synchro monster for a chain? Who knows? First and second effect card per turn. Target 2 face of monster on the field, including a Unchained Soul, Link monster. Control immediately after this card resolves. Link summon one fiend monster using those 2 monsters. If this set card is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon one Unchained monster from your deck. You got like little wording here. It's kind of blurred out because the gold chain, but the looks amazing nonetheless. Stage of Destiny. You can activate one of this card's ability per turn. So you can activate card name once per turn. It's a hard once per turn. You can activate this card to turn it was set by revealing a normal monster in your hand. Special summon up to 5 normal monsters from your hand and or your graveyard in attack position. You cannot special summon from the extra deck the rest of this turn. Discard results. Forward. Beyond the Brave. Hey, we should have more Dark Side Dimensions type anime movies. So they did hit the project, so we can just to say it. Hopefully, we get more animation with the alternates of what we didn't see. Like we didn't see Joey versus Yugi in English that I remember, like how Joey got realized back in the first place. So Swift Panther Warrior, level 4 Earth, basic Panther Warrior styles. It's in second and third rechain, probably second or first rechain. Use the card name once per turn, either of the effects. During the main phase, quick effect, you can tribute one other monster from your hand or field that they won't follow. Special summon one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your hand or deck except Swift Panther. Say one spell or trap that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your graveyard. Cannot declare attacks unless you tribute monster's turn. So the special summoning from hand hand or deck will come in here with the other cards following. Alligator Sword Dragon Knight. Level 5 win, Dragon 1700 attack, 1500 defense. Ugh. You can use the first and second once per turn in card's name, so it's going to be some hard ones per turns. I'm assuming it's going to be hard ones per turns on all of them, including on chains. First fact, if this card is in your hand, you can fill one other card in your hand that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Special summon this card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add up 2 spell traps with different names from each of the other that mentioned Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. You can attack directly. Jinzo Energy Shocker. This is better in Jinzo than Jinzo Lord, in my opinion. Level 7, Jinzo attack and defense. He's the second, it's a once per turn, card once per turn, I think. This card name becomes Jinzo while it is on the field or in graveyard. If this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy all spell traps you want controls. If a card is set, reveal it, and then this card gains 300 for each card destroyed this way. So Labyrinth players are Your opponent cannot activate trap cards or effects while you have another monster in your field or in graveyard that mentions Dark Time Wizard. So has something brave, slaps on field. They can't. Labyrinth players cry. Labyrinth players cry. Yep. Sorry. No, but Fisherman Legendary to see. Basically, Legendary Fisherman, Subdues level 4. Same attack, 1850 attack, standard defense. Once a second, effects are once per turn. It's called card name there. First effect, if your opponent activates a monster effect on field, or when a monster declares an attack, and Yumi or a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard other than Fisherman is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summon, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Also, return this card from the field to the hand during the end of the turn. So you can play this in a Joey Wheeler Dark Time Wizard deck, or you play it in Yumi deck. Yumi players your choice. So splash one in both decks makes Yumi decks playable. Also, just look at this Red Eyes. Looks amazing. Blue Eyes was not my favorite dragon at first. It was actually Red Eyes. When I pulled Red Eyes out of the Blue Eyes pack originally, I was so happy. But someone in middle school stole it, and someone in high school stole other stuff. I had Air Hero, including Air Neos, but bleep out Air Neos, but go figure. Yeah. So this new Red Eyes Exceed Dragon is Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed. Hinting Exceeds, considering Red Eyes Flare Dragon is a Exceed monster. So, hinting. So like I said, they can go with the anime card lore. They can do alternate routes like Dark Side Dimension for animation. And give the voice actor for Joey Wheeler some love next time he's at it. This monster is gonna be hard once per summon per turn, just from looking at. 3400 attack, 3000 defense, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, and one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Must be either fusion summon or special summon from the extra deck by tributing one face-up monster. On either field of the turn, a monster was destroyed by a card effect by the effective Dark Time Wizard. You can only special summon Red Eyes Black Dragon Seed once per turn this way, no matter which way it's used. So Red Eyes Fusion or the attributing, well, it's once per turn. You fusion and summon it, you don't get the other effect. That's what I'm assuming here. And the translators are going to say, should talk to us blah, blah, blah. I said, no, I'm just explaining how I think it's going to work if they roll it that way. If this card is special summon, you can special summon one level 8 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard. Unaffected by your opponent's activated monster and spell effects. Oh no, Crystal Wing Dragon does nothing. Oh, yeah, at least you don't have a floodgate effect. Well, or it's not completely Ultimate Falconeer, but still. By far one of the best Red Eyes fusions ever put out. It was beefy. Dark Time Wizard. It's okay, Time Wizard. We know we go through a phase. But yeah. Activate one of the effects, but you can only use each effect, each of these effects of this card named once per turn, so you can get both effects once per turn. Activate basically add one card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to your hand, except for Dark Time Wizard. Also add one Dark Time Wizard from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase of this turn. Toss a coin. If you call it right, destroy as many monsters on opponent's controls as possible. And if you do, inflict damage to them equal to the total, half of the total. So, oh hey, I'm staring down a Blue Eyes Open Dragon and a bunch of other Blue Eyes. Oh hey, your board just got burnt. So yeah, basically 4,500 plus 9,000 divided by 2 game. Technically almost game, but if you call it wrong, destroy as many monsters. You basically destroy all your monsters. Graceful Skull Dice. Roll a 6-sided die twice. Apply these effects in sequence. For the rest of this turn, monsters you control that mention Dark Time Wizard will gain the attack and defense equal to 200. So you roll a d6 twice, and you roll a 12 in total. They gain 2,400, and your opponent monsters lose 2,400. Or if you roll a stink eyes, you gain 400, they lose 400. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster while this card's in your graveyard, you banish this card. You target one of those monsters, roll a 6-sided die. If roll dice twice, and if you total is 6 or more, destroy that monster. So, cool. Sleeping Scapegoats. Special summon 4 Scapegoat tokens in defense. Then if your opponent controls the monster, you special summon 1 Swift Panther from your deck. Also, for the rest of his turn, these tokens cannot be attributed for a tribute summon. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for fusion monsters. If a card you control that mentions Dark Time Wizard will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one tokens instead. But going here is like Great Sword and Shin, Six Samurai, and a few others. It just depends on how it's worked, how the actual translations can be, or how they roll it. Foolish Grave Robber. To me, this is an anime effect. First and second are once per turn, card name once per turn, so that's probably most likely still hard once per turn. Say one card that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck to graveyard except for Foolish Grave Robber. Then you can special summon one monster from either graveyard to your field. Second effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, set one of these cards to your field. Spell a trap in your graveyard that mentions Dark Time Wizard except for Foolish Grave Robber, or spell a trap in your bonus graveyard. Oh, hey, you got a card in your graveyard that I don't like? Yeah. Reversal Box. Once per turn, during your standby phase, roll a d6 and place counters on this card equal to the result, max 6. Once per battle, if an opponent's monster attacks during damage calculation or when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field, remove one counter from this card and target one of those monsters. Toss a coin. If you call it right, you can special summon one monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard from your deck. If you do, to the end phase, change the attack target's attack to 0 and its effects are negated. So these cards can make the other cards above work really well. Also, if they got a Crystal Wing Dragon, they're gonna attack into the Jinzo. Nah. Also, I like the artwork here for the Hibernation Tiki. This is Swift Path Warrior with Salamandra, the old school equipped bow. So yeah, hinting there, because Joy will use Salamandra with Dark Edition Knight at the time, which we need Dark Edition Knight and some others to have support. But you can find in this little article here. Well, a lot of the cards in this little article need to be made someday. Summon Skull looks aura farming here. 30th anniversary is happening, so calls. You see, read on the bottom of the cards here. It says 1960 or 1990 something. Yeah. Arching's Origin, level 7. Summon Skull stats. First, second, third, once per turn. Card name once per turn. Discard is in your hand. You can trade one other Arching monster from your hand or field. Special summon this card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one level 6 monster with 2500 attack. Level 16 monster with 2500 attack from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Instant summon Skull turn 1. When your opponent activates a monster effect and you control a summon Skull, quick effect, negate the activation if you do destroy it. Lightning Strike, Mercury Lightning Strike. This is obviously anime vibes from Duelist Kingdom. First, second, once per turn, it's always treated as Arching. Target one Arching monster you control, it gains 600 attack. Then you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls with lower attack, original attack than an attack monster. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one level 6 Fiend monster 2500 attack in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So Archfiend and Red Eyes, I'm thinking they probably do need more, but a lot of these cards are broken. And I have official Yu-Gi-Oh dice, and I have the official coin for coin flipping. People can rig the die rolls, they can rig the coin flips, even without loaded dice and stuff, but it's just, yeah, it's right. But as I say this, someone's gonna go blah blah blah. Oh, Archie, some school's my favorite type. I love Archies. Blah, 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 I love Red Eyes. No, there's certain people that will like run up and say, it's my birthday too, and they'll get what they want out of it, then run away and like still out from it. So 2D person that says, I love Mystical Beast King. I love Gazelle. I love Illusions. I love this. I love Battle Loss. I love all this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you guys wait 3 years later. I'm a blah blah blah. Yeah, you guys metafied people, whatever you want to call it, full of crap. Most of them are. So that being said, a little shade there, I don't really care. But all they've done is cause problems. It's like, I love this deck. No, you're just a copycat frog. I already knew you guys did. Oh, you guys gonna Phantom Beast. Yeah, Phantom Beast back in the day. Not the Mecha Phantom Beast. Phantom Beast. You guys gonna love that deck too, right? I can make deck work. You guys can't. Let's go here. That being said, I'll blow out tools. I actually covered this time in half the time in the last one, so go figure. But hopefully, I'm not speaking fast and you can actually understand me. Go over the cards. Just assuming this way all the cards can be rolled. Time Master's happy. Go give the voice actor for Joey Wheeler some love the next time they're at an event. So, and like I said, the fact they got Joey Wheeler on the pack, got Union on the packs recently, there should be more projects that actually hinted at it, I think. Card lore anime? Yes. Card lore manga? Yes. Anime spinoffs like Dark Side Dimensions? Yes. Make it happen. So, 4 of these cards could be featured in a new Duel Links Studios game. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm a little burnt out. I'm taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Not really. But like I said on the last stream, I said I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! They went and sold all their stuff. They're gonna cry about it. They owe people money. Said, yeah. Let's go figure. Later.